So we got our new piece of shop equipment here. It's our Baileigh 2x2 plasma table. We get to set it up and start some epic building. Let's get this thing open.
I'm kind of hoping it's a supercharged nitromethane V8 powered something, which it might be.
The margarita maker.
Yes, supercharged margarita maker. There we go. About to find out. This is like the biggest, best Christmas package ever. Got some light in it. Alright. Lego. Thank you.
I'm gonna grab my cell phone.
I think that'll do it. I don't know about you, but I think I want the rest of my packages to come like this. Jeez. Hold that thought. Yeah, we can. Then probably just dump it Scott's way, I guess.
Oh wait, is he recording?
Yep.
How's your side? There you go.
Just drop it.
Ready?
Huh!
Oh, my foot!
Two plasma. Water bed. Thank you, Baileigh. Awesome. Success!
Woo. Pretty heavy, I didn't know. Thank you. You guys are my heroes. We've been in the Stone Age over there. I need to call, or need to figure out who at, Comcast or whatever to call and get a new modem or whatever for over there.
This one was $65. But they charged me to do it.
Yeah, I might pay for that.
So, while we're waiting for our power steering box to come, I ordered that yesterday for the Fourth Horseman. They said it's 10 days out. Our CNC machine just got here, but we need to finish our workbench. We got our router bench made. We need to rebuild our other workbench. It's complete garbage. So, Brandon and I found a table saw on Craigslist for $200. Pretty decent, rigid 10-inch table saw, 15 amp. So Brandon's gonna run down and grab that as I work on some video editing. So maybe he'll take you with him. We'll see.
Okay, heading to Puyallup. This camera's actually kind of nice. I can kind of see myself in the reflection of the lens, so that's a little helpful. I'm headed to go get a table saw, which will help a lot in our future woodworking projects. Can't say I'm a fan of woodworking, just because the fact that you have to cut down trees to get wood. So I'm a little less than enthusiastic there, but This table saw is going to be really nice to do any sort of wood stuff. It's really wide. I'm sure I'll be able to cut through anything because I mean it's a table saw. And yeah, cut nice straight lines too, so everything will go together a lot better instead of using other tools that aren't nearly as precise and trying to eyeball it and do it by hand. So this will make things a lot more square, a lot more professional. So here we go. We're in the old Dodge, if you couldn't tell, because I mean the inside looks like a Dodge and it's loud and diesel-y. But I think that is Scott's mom. So let's get on our way. I'm waiting for the day when I take this corner and the bead on the front right tire just comes right off.
101 south toward Olympia.
Alright, here's the one interesting part of the drive. See how well it goes. Usually I gotta kind of block off whoever's behind me,
March onto State Highway 8.
trying to get around me. That way I can give the people in front of me enough distance to have some fun. But there's a big rig up there, so I don't even know at this point. We'll see. I am back in Shelton at long last. Package is secure back there, and looking pretty good. Saw works really well. Looks like it's going to be a really nice fit for cutting some big plywood. Drive was pretty uneventful, but there was not a lot of traffic, but just a lot of cars on the road, like everywhere. It didn't really slow down too much, but there was just too much going on for me to video. I don't like being distracted when I'm driving. People don't realize how much energy is behind the vehicle they're operating. It's like 250,000 foot-pounds or more at 60 miles an hour for an average sized vehicle. And that is a ridiculous amount of energy. So you definitely need to respect it. I'm almost back. So see you at the shop. Maybe sooner. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, getting that table saw out of the truck hurt. Thought it was gonna be a lot less heavy. There's still a giant dent in my arm. Alright, I can feel my thumb now, so that's good. It's definitely sore though. That sucked. Getting it on the truck was super easy. The guy had a truck with a lift gate, so we just rolled it on there, lifted it up, backed it under the Dodge, and then shooted it onto the Dodge and tipped it over. It wasn't too bad. But getting it off, I just kind of grabbed one side and might grab the top. And yeah, you saw it happen. It was fine. It just sucked. I'm doing musical cars here so we can get plasma table in where it belongs so that we can operate the table saw to make the bottom of the feet for the desk we're already made. But this had to come forward because we unloaded it back there, and it wouldn't fit between that and the building. Moved it. Now we gotta move that because there's no way in hell that is going in there right now. Probably good to let these things run for a bit. They usually sit for a little while. Now that half of the parking lot and half the shop has been rearranged, this thing is now in its temporary home. Guaranteed it'll move again, but for now it's hanging out right there. This is where all the dome tubing used to be, in that corner. Tubing, square tubing, pipe, whatever. There wasn't much pipe, there was like one piece of pipe. Welding table is going to slide back over. I don't know where that's going. Probably at the end of the welding table somewhere. Maybe it'll squeeze in between the two. I don't know. We'll see. But that'll work for right now. I'll pull this baby back in. And I'll keep organizing. Did not get to play with this baby yet. That's okay. Because you can see this little area here and this area here, when the belt's attached, which it came loose during the drive. But when the belt's attached, it rubs right there and right there. So I'm going to take the carbide bit, aug those out so the belt's not wearing on them. And do that in the morning. Pretty sure this thing's going to get turned into a dog house, and if not, I'm going to snag it for a cat house. Little cat over there needs a place for winter. Thought there was something else outside. I guess not. The inside of the shop's a little different. Don't mind. There's still some clutter. We're working out some stuff and getting everything placed. This is now here. Oh yeah, you haven't seen that. It's mounted on the side right there. There's just one screw on each side. Inside that little block holds up our vacuum box. And the hose is in the side and the very back. We didn't have a size where the front of the hose fit perfectly, so I had to go farther down. And if I were to stick it in the middle, it'd stick up about that high, so sawdust would collect everywhere. So I put it right on the side in the back, and hopefully that'll make some sort of little cyclone in there and suck out most of it. But I mean, it's removable so that we can access it every once in a while and dump it out. But this setup should work pretty well, and we've got these nice little cubbies. Look how trick that is. There's no room for anything to spill back behind there. It's gonna be pretty nice. Very nice, very nice. Now over here, I don't know how it actually gained some room adding a machine. We took all the dome out, put it in the shed, and you can see how everything's arranged now. Very nice and tight. This setup's gonna have to get moved a little bit once we actually get the plasma machine, because it's gonna need a home, unless we put it underneath the welding table there, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. You can see the welding table clears it perfectly. And should be very great for the setup. That'll be a good spot for it too, as long as you don't light the wall on fire, but it really shouldn't. If I was worried about that, I'd move it. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Shop's cleaner. A little bit more room. I hear Scott approaching. There he is. That was a cool shot coming in through the door. He was like all black.
Brandon's feeding the horse, and his allergies are really bad. Today was really awesome. Our Baileigh CNC plasma machine was dropped off. We got to unpack that. We picked up our table saw so we can rebuild our benches. They're toast. They need to be rebuilt. You can't just build one bench and not rebuild the rest, so we're gonna move on to that next. Pretty awesome afternoon, guys. Got our plasma machine. Awesome. It's so awesome. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all your support. Thanks for subscribing, the new people, and check us out in our next video, guys. Look us up at cougarhousegarage.com. Look us up at Facebook /Cougar House Garage, and we are Cougar House Garage on Instagram. Follow us. See you guys tomorrow.